Hi guys, Larry for Kilo. Let's talk about a couple of my favorites. I always love talking about workout nutrition. This one is Alive, the pre-workout from Kilo, and this is one of my favorites. It's got some great nutrients in it, and what they do is they address our needs before a workout, right? So if we're taking a pre-workout, it's got to be for a reason. One of the main reasons we're going to take a pre-workout is for energy. And when I mean energy, I'm not talking about taking 400 milligrams of caffeine so you're just wired. That's not real energy. What I want is the energy that my body can produce. My body can generate energy. This is going to help us do that. So we're using different things in here like medium chain triglycerides. The body can use MCTs directly for energy. Another source of nutrients that's going to give us that energy we want in our workout is going to be called peak ATP. And ATP, or adenosine triphosphate, that is the powerhouse inside the cell that makes your muscles contract, right? The more ATP we have, the more forcefully we can contract, the more reps we can do. And they found this compound, peak ATP, which is adenosine triphosphate, delivered orally, can have an impact within 30 minutes after taking it, where you actually can see an improvement in the amount of weight you can lift, the number of reps you can do. So this is one of those formulas that you'll notice the first workout you use it. In addition to peak ATP, it also has creatine, not just regular old creatine, which is fine, but what if we can make it better? And there was a lab called Albion Laboratories that figured out how to make it better by combining creatine with magnesium, and that's called creatine MagnaPower. So magnesium, we know, great for all kinds of things with general health and athletics. But creatine is also really good at helping the body store even more ATP. So creatine taken over time, over a period of about 2 weeks, your body is holding in more ATP in the cells. So combine that with peak ATP, and you're going to notice your workouts going basically longer and stronger. You're going to hit the end of your workout, and you're going to want to keep going. That's what I found with these nutrients. So energy is an important part of it. Your mental focus is a part of it, right? You've got to really focus on what you're doing. You want to really have drive when you get to the gym or when you get to the ball field, right? You want to be able to play with intensity. So one of the nutrients that can help with your mental focus is choline. Help your body make more acetylcholine, which is part of your ability to focus. Another nutrient involved in our ability to create the neurotransmitters of drive and ambition, right, would be tyrosine. And this one has N-acetyl L-tyrosine, so a really good formula or form of tyrosine that can help drive that process. So in addition to mental focus, a lot of us, when we work out, we really like the feeling of the pump. So there's different things that can help us have that pump effect, right, really pumping up the muscles. One of the newest ones they found is called L-Norvaline. Now, it's a metabolite of the branched chain amino acid valine, but L-Norvaline is rather unique in that it increases the blood flow and increases that pump sensation. So where a lot of us in the past have tried arginine to get more of that pump and found it didn't really work, that's because they found there was basically a rate-limiting enzyme. And not to get too deep into science, but it was called arginase. And arginase stopped arginine from really giving us the pump that we thought we were going to get from that. L-Norvaline basically blocks that enzyme. So now the body is able to make, with what it already has, more nitric oxide, which is what we call a vasodilator. It relaxes the blood vessels and allows more blood flow, which besides being cool for the pump, it allows more nutrient flow in and out. That's really the most important part. So in addition to those three things, the other thing we'll get to is a little more sciencey, if you will, but it's called acid buffering. So when you work out and you feel that burn in your muscles, that's that increase of acid. And what they've found is certain nutrients, specifically beta-alanine, can help buffer that acid response. So beta-alanine will bind with another amino acid called L-histidine, and when those two come together, they make carnosine, and carnosine gets into the muscles and buffers that acid response. And what that means to you is more reps. Use the same weight, get more reps, or go up weights and get the other rep goal you were shooting for. So beta-alanine is really great for that. Now this is the original makers, the carnosine form of beta-alanine. So those four things, right? We want energy, we want mental focus, we want to pump, and we want acid buffering. Those things you can get in the nutrients that you'll find in Alive. Really great. 30 minutes to 45, maybe an hour at most before your workout. You'll notice a great effect on your workout and how you feel when you're training.